So, standing outside the Alberta legislature once again in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, the capital. And there's a small demonstration behind me of anti-lockdown, pro-freedom people. And they are, and we're listening to people such as the Angry Canadian. He's got a big following on Facebook and other places, I guess. And we've got a lawyer speaking now from the Constitutional Justice Center. And it's quite good to see like-minded people and to get, remoralized, if you will. I was in West Edmonton Mall, big mall here, was world famous at one time as the biggest. And I had an older couple from across the mall to see my shirt and the old fella, he's probably sick and living in fear. He doesn't understand the science for sure, so he shouted at me across the mall, "F you," and give me the finger. It was really demoralizing to see people angry and in fear like that. They don't understand the reality of what, they don't understand the science, and they haven't looked into it. Just listening to the government broadcasting, and that's bad news, man, bad news. Fear porn. So, yeah, and then also tried to go into a store, a box store. I won't out it here. The manager was polite, explained they're changing their policy, so you can't go in on an exemption without a mask anymore. And they're supposed to serve you at the door, so they don't refuse service technically, and therefore they're acting legally. And I'm going to force that issue. I complained to the head office when I was refused service, and didn't make an issue of it to the point where I called security to get a ticket and get trespassed. I might do that at a Costco or a Superstore somewhere. One of these big chains that are kind of in on it, pushing the whole lockdown. They're in bed with government, these big chains, in my view. That's my opinion. So, to the detriment of the small guys. Small guys are getting hammered here. And again, bring tears to my eyes to see some of the people speak about freedom, and to feel some solidarity and get remoralized. Because yesterday, boy, especially seeing that old couple and that old fella, living in fear and hurting and lashing out at me out of said fear, was very demoralizing. It makes me feel good to see this bunch over here standing up for freedom. So that's that. You guys have a good day, and here I am trying to be a force for good, for whatever it's worth. Keep going forward. Have a great day. Out.